down. Like what?
Like something your daughter said.
What was it? Tell
when
me.
She was 9. She was talking to Terry and she said, "Stop, Terry, my egg litches."
Instead of leg itches?
Uh-huh. Sat there for a minute while Terry laughed. I described the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
And so that's what I'm looking at.
How about, let's hear another one.
Elizabeth H4, when I grow down, I want to be a puppy.
Let's hear some more.
Now you've heard this one.
No, let's see.
Elizabeth H4, Grandma, were you a little girl once? Yes, I was, Grandma. Said Elizabeth, once upon a time there was a little girl named Grandma. That's my favorite one. I think I've had that one published.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear some more.
Taylor, age 3, when he came into his grandparents' house. I don't think there are any cousins here. Now, you probably want to hear some of Ryan's.
Oh, whatever. Any of them, I don't care. What else? Let's hear it.
Oh, I don't know, that's funny. Elizabeth, age 4.5, was telling the story of the little pigs. 3 little pigs. When she got to the second little pig, she kept repeating different things he made his house out of. And the second little pig made his house out of Jell-O, or the second little pig made his house out of ribbons. Finally, she said, the second little pig made his house out of skunks. That would take care of the wolf.
Out of skunks. Got any more?
When I was taking Taylor for the afternoon to visit with Ryan, your daughter, his mother said, I'm going to go in and go to sleep. As we drove away, he said, why are you going to sleep? In an agitated way. Because she wants to take a nap, I said. But moms don't sleep, he exclaimed, disgusted. Okay, Taylor 4. Chris asked, what's your name, little boy? Taylor John Richard. That's what his name is. Taylor answered. Is it? Yep, that's what they call me. Michael, age 7.5, had been telling his mother he felt like some of him was still in Utah after moving to Michigan. Ann asked, do you feel like you're losing your identity? Later, at the dinner table, Michael said, you know, every time we move, I feel like I leave a piece of my identity. Taylor 4. Taylor's shoe had been off, and he was holding a bear. I don't know what this is. For a while. He said, my shoe is off, my foot is cold, I have a panda bear I like to hold. Well, isn't that crazy?
Is that from a book, or did he make that up?
He made it up, I guess.
Wow.
Rachel, 3 years. When Ann went to listen to the girls' prayers, Elizabeth said, I'll just say them in my head. Rachel announced, I'll just say them in my feet. Taylor, age 4.5, had argued with his mother for a couple of weeks about whether a new girl in his class was named Show and Tell. Chris kept telling him that no one was named Show and Tell. It was something you did, not someone's name. Imagine her chagrin when she found the new little girl was named Chantel. Taylor, almost 5. Chris told him to behave, he replied, "I am being a have." Ryan, age 12, this is your Ryan, was talking about how she had Russian, Polish, and German blood. She said she had Irish, Scottish, and English also. She said, "I could have an argument with myself." That's your daughter.
Uh-huh.
Elizabeth, age 5, at church, a fellow asked her how old she was. 55? Elizabeth answered, "No, I'm only 5. I just have high-heeled shoes on." Taylor, age 5. "Yeah, I'm glad I've kept all these." Chris said to him, "Someday you're going to make a name for yourself." Taylor answered, "I already have a name." Taylor, age 5. "Little boys grow up to be daddies, and little girls grow up to be mommies, and dead people don't do anything. They just lie there with their eyes closed." Rachel, age 4. We were going to church, and Rachel asked why her grandpa didn't go. I told her he just didn't go to church, and was having trouble explaining why when she said, "He reads magazines." I mean, that isn't particularly funny, but it was strange. Elizabeth, age 5. There were 2 ravens on a stick beside the road. Leslie said, "Those are huge crows." I said, "I think they're ravens." Elizabeth said, "Raisins. Those don't look like raisins." Elizabeth, age 5. We were talking about people being absent. She said, "Out of sight, out of mind." Elizabeth said, "Sometimes you forget you love your old folks." Michael, age 9. Rachel was crying with mosquito bites, and Ann said, "Rachel, you're having hysterics." And Michael said, "That's cruise control for crying." Well, I don't know what that means. You know what that means?
No.
Elizabeth, 7. To new puppy being trained and rather smelly. You'll be executed at dawn. That means you have to have a bath. Elizabeth, 7. I'm scared of spiders, especially black weirdos. Michael, 9. After eating many rolls, I'm a bread-o-matic. That's like an alcoholic. Rachel, age 5. When she had spent a week with us, I think my dog is missing. What makes you think so? I asked. Because every time I'm gone, she misses me. Taylor, 7. What does humble mean? When you hum? Michael, 10. When Ann explained that she was cross because of PMS. You know what PMS is?
Mm-hmm.
When you have UPS, we'll send you away.